Well, good day and I love you. It's Friday, November 3rd, and all is well with our souls. Say it with me now. All is well with my soul. Doesn't it make you feel good? It's the truth. So, today is a big day. Tomorrow is November 4th, and Saturn moves direct. This is huge for the collective. It's especially huge if you are an Aquarius or a Capricorn, if you're an Aquarius or Capricorn rising, and if you're an Aquarius or Capricorn moon, you're going to feel great relief in your emotional state. You're going to feel like the restrictions have been lifted and the flow is allowed, and you're going to feel much more peaceful in that circulation, if you will, if that makes sense. Okay, so for those who are Capricorns and Aquariuses, we've really been under process. Saturn has really been working on us. Pluto has been in our sign for longer than any other sign. We've really been getting molded, remolded, killed, rebirthed. And so Saturn being retrograde is really honing our skills. For the collective, let me tell you what this means. Saturn retrograde has been honing our maturity. Saturn retrograde is asking us to step up our game. Saturn retrograde is teaching us where we need to mature, where we need to grow up, and where we need to refine some of our approaches and some of our beliefs and behaviors. So if we have beliefs, if we have behaviors about ourselves, about the world, about our projects, about our work, especially our work, we're being shown where it's not working. We're being shown where it's not working right now. We have felt stuck. It's like, but like I said, especially if you're a Capricorn or Aquarius, but for the collective, it's really felt like you're trying to get some traction. Like we're trying to put the car in gear and we just keep slipping. We can't seem to make it stick. We get a little bit and we start to move and it feels like it's about to pull and then you got nothing, right? And so we're really being shown with Uranus and Taurus especially, how to move on this earth more effectively, how to engage in a more productive, more adult-like, more mature manner. So with Saturn moving direct tomorrow, things are going to start to click into place. We're going to be able to pop it into gear and start to move, and you're going to feel it. So for right now, what I would say is, what have you learned? What have you learned as Saturn prepares to go direct? How are you going to implement the learning of Saturn retrograde? What have you learned about how you spend your energy, how you view things, how you, hang tight one second, how you do things and how you're getting in your own way. My dog is acting weird behind me. It's like having a kid screwing around right next to you and you find it difficult to pay attention. So she's calming down now. Okay, so I'm going to put some skin on this for you so I can share how to implement the energetic learning, the energetic principle. If I just teach you the energetic principle, that's fine and dandy, but it's probably not going to do too much for you. But if I share my experience, then you might glean understanding as to how you can implement this type of practice into your life. So Saturn right now is teaching me where I need to grow up and how I need to become more aware of my interaction with the collective and more conscious of my part of the process and how that affects the other part of the process. So for example, today I went to teach meditation to kids. We're doing this in a small town. It's in a community building, and I live in a small town in the Bible Belt of Georgia. Okay, so what I'm offering is right on time for some, absolutely outlandish for others, and probably everything in between, and that's cool, right? For those that know me and have attended any of my meditations or any of my events or worked in any sort of healing capacity with me, they are overjoyed that I am doing this for kids and that I'm doing it as a service to my community. For those who don't know me, I don't know what they think about me. Maybe they think it's great when they meet me. Maybe they think I'm doing the devil's work. I don't know, and nor do I care. I am finally really, really learning that what other people think about me is none of my business. I am very much learning to play for the audience of one and not the lump sum surrounding me. So what they think about me is not influencing my choices. But what they think about me and how I interact with them does affect my interaction with the community and the efficacy of my project, right? Whether I want to or not. I can just be like, F the system, and people don't understand. I can get all ignorant, and I can get butthurt, and I can get mad or whatever. Or I can understand that we all have our own preconceived notions of things, and everybody's in a different place of acceptance and allowance. And what's normal for some is not normal for others. So with that, in my experience this morning, I went dressed like this. I have my lovely little top on here because it makes me feel calm and peaceful. These are my calm, peaceful clothes to me. I have beautiful linen pants on. See, this is a long little garment here, and I have really pretty flowing linen pants on. Cute little shoes. Anyway. So I go to this thing, and so I'm, we're kind of just like surveying the scene for the first time and getting set up and letting people know that we're offering it during this time, and if they want to participate, that it's here, and just seeing what the options are, the space, what I can do for fun activities afterwards. And so I spoke with a few of the parents that were there, and I said, we're going to be offering meditation for little people in the meeting room if you would like to join us. And I could be off, but my intuitive understanding, my intuitive feeling of how she took that was, hell no. It felt like it frightened her a little bit. And so I just smiled and went about my business. I later spoke with the woman, the woman that manages this space, and told her my read on the situation, and we both agreed that we cannot mind read people, but that might be the case. Okay, so with that, I can get mad. I can decide, like I have my entire life, that people aren't ready for me, that it really, really sucks, that some people don't give some things a chance, especially when chances are it'll probably help them feel better and calm down and improve the quality of their life. I mean, that's like a clinically proved study 1,000 and zillion million times over. Humanity and all its tribes have proved that. But let's not go down that rabbit hole, right? Okay, see how I can build upon this really negative premise and understanding of where I'm at based on this one little snapshot of my first time trying to do something where we're literally just kicking it off the ground. Or I can realize that this woman that manages this building and all its programs is giving me a chance to do something different, that is renegade, that is different for this area, that is evolutionary, that's totally different. And she is giving me permission to design it the way I want. And in my speaking with her and in my interaction with the people today, I realized that, these clothes to me mean calm down and cozy, but they might not to someone else. Some people feel tension inside when they hear the word meditation or see a picture of someone sitting like this, or see clothes like this. They might think they have to sit there and be like, for 20 minutes or whatever. And everybody has their own association with these things, and it's not necessarily mine. So, because I really want my project to go well, and I really want to be able to bring the gift of calm and connection to other humans if they're willing to try. So I think next time I'll wear a cute little sweatsuit. And I think I'm going to change my flyer, and I'm not going to call it meditation. I think I'm going to call it calm connection or something like that. And I think I'll revise it a little bit, and I'll find some sort of midway between the way that I offer and have in the past and what I think my community might be ready to participate with. And I will be grateful for the opportunity. I sat today and I realized that there's been times in my lives past where I have wanted to bring new, and there has not been some beautiful human that says, yeah, let's try it. It has not gone that way. I have not been received like that. So here I have all this opportunity, all this magical putty to play in. Should I simply allow myself to gift myself the perception of opportunity, the premise of permission, right? If I don't shut it down. So I'm really, really excited today to be starting a new thing, that's our card, and to be viewing it in a permissive way. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I focus on, I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. Well, look at that. So I'm going to give myself permission to grow, and permission to succeed, and to permission to integrate, and permission to be accepted, and permission to be allowed, and permission to be myself in my community. Holy hallelujah. I love you. Thank you for being here. I would love for you to share today what you have been learning with the Saturn retrograde so that you're ready for the shuttle to kick into gear tomorrow.